Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Let's take a look at our overall 12-team PPR mock draft 15 round that we put together. We've got all 12 teams here available so that you can see where the picks were taken, what rounds people are going in. One player that I did want to point out, and I saw this even in Standard League play, he was getting taken high, and that's Wes Welker. He went in the 5th round here, and I know in PPR this guy is, just one of the better, no doubt one of the better receivers that you can get. I mean, look at all the receptions he racks up. But, hey, guys, Bill Belichick even said at the end of June here that, I expect Wes Welker to come back at some point this season. So some of the hype, I think he's still getting drafted up here a little bit higher because maybe some of the people haven't paid attention yet to that the fact that he's really not ready to come back week 1 right now, and that's definitely the reports. I mean, he is doing some working out, but no one's expecting him, not his coaching staff, and I'm sure not even himself, to be ready that early on. So he may still miss maybe the first 6 games or so of this season, and he's still going to have to work his way back to getting back to full strength. I think next year we can start looking at him definitely at least back at this type of spot in the draft, to probably higher. But for this year, you really got to pay attention to that. If you go out and don't pay attention to that, I think you're going to get burned. I would expect by the time we get into August that this type of pick, I think this is more of a mock draft, and maybe because of the hype that came out earlier in the month about maybe Welker being okay and ready for the season. But keep that in mind with him, and I'm pretty sure as we get to camps and everything, as the start of August heads in, we'll start to see him drop, and Julian Edelman will start to climb as he will fill in for Welker, and I think he'll do a pretty darn good job. The only thing I'm concerned about with Edelman is really, can he handle the work week in, week out, that the pounding that position can take. I mean, Welker was able to handle taking a lot of hits and a lot of catches every single week. And once again, we just want to let you know that if you're listening to this out there on the internet, maybe on YouTube for a video, we've got this, what we're talking about here, available for you. There's a link. It should be a link at the bottom of where this video is at, right underneath the text. And you can click on that link. You can go over and you can download this information that we're talking about. You can print it out for yourself to use at your draft. We have that available for you. And if you're also listening to this on a podcast, maybe like Podbean, Media, any one of those, Blueberry, any of those type of places, that should also be incorporated. There should be an article with this as well, and there should be some type of link there for you to get back to the specific page that we're talking about for this cheat sheet or mock draft that we happen to be talking to you about right now. Good luck this season, and we hope that this information helps you have success.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football with